Hello to you all. Just in short, what did we discuss last night? This beautiful lecture and session that was on Facebook that you can definitely see it over there. We discussed what is the reason, why did we come to this world, and actually four reasons that Ramchal, who lived about 300 years ago, a great Kabbalist, that is a reincarnation of Rabbi Akiva, came down to this world, lived 40 years, wrote a few tens of books, and passed away very young. And nevertheless, he left us an incredible legacy of understanding why did we come to this world, amongst many other things. The first one is the fact that only here, through working against resistance, through material, through fighting with our inner demons, can we actually win away and change our inner nature. If I pour gold and I try to make it a shape, I can't give it a shape unless I pour it into a very lowly kind of mold, such as a mold of lead. But then it gets a shape of 1 kilogram of pure gold. The same about your soul. Your soul is completely pure. It doesn't have shape, it's shapeless. For it to get its shape, it has to go through this world, and only through going through this world and fighting against resistance can it shape its own values, standards, attributes, behavior. And you see children that were born, some grew up to be incredibly great people and righteous, and some, when they were babies, they seemed to be right, but the actions, the choices led the way to become a Hitler. Right. So that is the first reason. The second reason is called Nahama de Kisufa, a bread of shame, meaning I was made, and so are you, in the image of God. God is good, God is benevolent. I don't like just receiving. In the upper worlds, when I'm just a soul, I'm just receiving from God. And I cannot emulate, I cannot acquire in my own self, in my own right, my own deeds. So I was sent to this lowly world where I have to fight with material, fight with demons, fight with my inner inclination, fight with many things, a peaceful warrior, and turn it all around so I deserve that payment of God, the reward of becoming an eternal soul, even after life, even in my life after life, and even now. I don't want to earn bread of shame. Thirdly, and that's a surprising thing, God, from our perspective, wanted very much us to be in this world because we are His agents, His mediators between the upper worlds and this world. And so imagine that you work for the FBI, for the CIA, for the Mossad, for the MI6. Be so proud. It's not just a job. You're representing a whole country. You are a representation of that country. You are a representation of God. So in everything you do, insert, instill, transform your actions to the level where you are a blessing and an agent and a representation, an ambassador of God. And fourth, last but not least, and that is we were created in the image of God. However, we were created with a vessel inside us that just wants to receive. We're very selfish, self-centered, mostly. And therefore, the intention of this life is to turn around this nature through many, many actions, because repetition is the master and the mother of all skill, of all skills, by becoming selfless, by doing for others. And that's what the general, big, great secret of all the Bible and Torah is: love your fellow as you love yourself. Meaning, be compassionate, pay attention to the other one. Maybe he needs your help as much as you would crave this help and need it, so should you do for the other. You should be compassionate, loving kindness, visit the sick, comfort the mourners, etc. Listen very carefully again, and God bless you all. See you next Thursday at 7 p.m. in Arizona MST time on the Facebook link. God bless you all.